Welcome back. Your time right now is 9:20. Okay, are you sick of seeing people through a screen? If you are, you are not alone. We're talking about phone calls and video chats. They have become a way of life since the start of this pandemic. And now here we are a year later, and it's leaving some people feeling anxious as well as very tired. But a new study by Stanford researchers found that there is a science behind Zoom fatigue. Joining us now with more is brain doctor and workplace wellness expert, Dr. Romie Mushtaq. Dr. Romie, good morning. It is so good to see you. It feels like it's been forever.
Danielle, it's great to see you, but can I tell you, I'm fatigued of looking at you through my Zoom screen and wish I could join you in person.
I know. You know what? And as I look at you through Zoom, as beautiful as you are, I'd love to have you here in the studio, right? And a lot of us are feeling these negative effects of having to do everything by Zoom right now.
You know, Danielle, this is the first actual peer-reviewed literature in a medical journal that the Stanford Virtual Human Interaction Lab found that there are 4 reasons why we're feeling absolutely exhausted after looking at any virtual screen all day. The symptoms that they noticed and why are we so tired and feeling drained? It's that we're tired of staring and sitting. In order to be on a Zoom call, you have to have this really intense and close eye contact. Not to mention, we're sitting down the entire day. There's no more standing up and walking to a meeting or going to the coffee stand at the office shop or walking around the block. But most of all, it's our brains are fatigued from trying to analyze everything on the screens.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about that screen time because, you know, one of the things I noticed even with my own kids, right, is that they're able to, or at least initially were able to not have to be on screen, right, during school. Now they've got to have the screen on during school. What are the pros and cons of either or? Because sometimes I do want to turn the screen off. I don't mind being on the call.
Yes.
I just don't want to be seen on the call all of the time, you know, because I think it does kind of affect your mental health.
Yes, Danielle, you're absolutely right. Whether it's school or work, the hottest debate now is screen on or screen off. And what this study found, and as a workplace wellness expert, we looked that the screen should be on for maybe 2 reasons: fun and facts. So if you're going to do something fun with your students in school, or you're going to be presenting important facts in a meeting, it could be important for a brief time to have the screen on. But the benefits that we know beyond this screen fatigue and our eyes and our ears being tired is allowing people to have the screen off takes the pressure of having to have your hair and makeup done, worried about what's going on in your background as well.
You know, I've done that. I've had some Zoom meetings I've had to do with my son's school that I've had the screen off, and I've been working out, taking my makeup off, doing all kinds of stuff, right? Because, you know, I just didn't want to be seen on screen. That's a true confession there. You know, but a lot of us do experience this kind of Zoom fatigue. What are some strategies, right, to cope with this? Because this is kind of a way of life, Dr. Romie, for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, Danielle, we've been studying this. I've worked with now over 75 teams virtually taking stress tests. And from that, we started the Brain Shift at Work program. And here was the key thing we learned, that during the day, give yourself a sensory reset. Step away from all your digital devices. Don't even take the phone outside. We're so lucky we're in Central Florida where the weather is, you know, amenable to walking outside. Spend 2 to 3 minutes looking, hearing, touching, tasting something different other than a computer screen. And just like Evolution Hospitality, they're getting surprised today, where I serve as Chief Wellness Officer, we're starting a 21-day digital detox program, which means for 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, absolutely no digital devices, no TV, no screens, no matter what you're binge watching. And bonus points if you take the television out of the bedroom. Give your eyes and your body a rest. Stop the scrolling and the trolling, and instead take the time to make a connection with loved ones in your home.
I will try. No guarantees, Dr. Romie. I will try. But thank you so much for joining us. I always appreciate seeing you, whether it is Zoom or otherwise. We'll speak soon.
Thank you, Danielle.